The sheer amount of rice people eat in China every year is just amazing. It's hard to even picture the scale. Imagine fields stretching as far as the eye can see, all dedicated to growing this one crop. In fact, the rice consumed here each year is more than the combined populations of the UK, France, and Germany. That's millions and millions of bowls eaten every single day in every corner of the country. Rice isn't just food here, it's super important to Chinese culture, history, and how people live every day. It's the heart of family gatherings, festivals, and even daily routines. For many, a meal without rice just doesn't feel complete. In Mandarin, the word for rice, mi fan, often means meal itself. That shows how central it is. When people ask, "Have you eaten rice?" they're really asking if you've had your meal. For hundreds of years, growing rice has shaped the land, the economy, and even the language in China. Generations of farmers have worked the fields, passing down knowledge and traditions that are still alive today. From building the Grand Canal to transport rice across vast distances, to the huge rice fields we see today, rice has always been a sign of prosperity and a really important resource for the nation. Whether you're in a fancy restaurant in Shanghai, enjoying a creative rice dish, or in a small countryside kitchen sharing a simple bowl with family, rice is the daily staple that connects China's past and present, and brings people together across generations and regions. In most of China, rice is the main part of every meal, not just something on the side. Meals are built around plain, steamed rice. It's soft, a little sticky, and perfect for chopsticks. Dishes with vegetables, meat, and tofu are there to go with the rice, not the other way around. The smell of fresh cooked rice makes millions of people think of home and comfort. Its plain taste helps balance the strong, complex flavors of Chinese food, cleaning your mouth between bites. This daily routine, which is now super easy thanks to rice cookers, is a key part of family life. Rice gives most of the calories and the balance that makes every meal satisfying. China's food culture is split by its geography. Rice is king in the warm, wet south, while wheat is more common in the colder, drier north. In the south, rice is everything. It goes with all kinds of food, from dim sum to spicy Sichuan dishes. Its soft texture is great for soaking up rich sauces and making spicy food less hot. North of the Huai River, foods made from wheat like noodles, buns, and dumplings are the main event. This split has shaped how different regions eat and their food traditions for centuries. Even though modern life is making these lines less clear, the rice-wheat difference is still a big part of Chinese food. Even though China is the world's largest consumer of rice, with the grain woven deeply into its culture and daily life, a surprising trend is unfolding. The amount of rice each person eats is slowly but steadily going down, year after year. As more people move from rural villages to bustling cities and earn higher incomes, their eating habits are changing along with their lifestyles. For many, the focus has shifted from simply eating enough to fill their stomachs, to seeking out meals that are not just filling, but also nutritious, flavorful, and diverse. People are now able to choose from a wider range of foods than ever before. Meals are now more varied, with tables filled with an array of dishes that go far beyond just rice. There's more meat, fish, and seafood than ever before, reflecting both rising incomes and changing tastes. Colorful vegetables and creative stir-fries now fill up the plate, offering new flavors and nutrition. Rice, which once stood alone as the centerpiece of every meal, now shares the spotlight with a much wider range of foods, each bringing its own story and tradition. This shift isn't unique to China. Around the world, as people become wealthier and more urbanized, they start to eat a greater variety of foods, exploring new tastes and cuisines. While rice still remains a staple that feeds millions every day, its central role in daily life is quietly fading, making room for new culinary traditions. The story of rice in China is no longer just about survival, it's about adaptation, evolution, and the ever-changing tastes of a modern nation. So, why are Chinese people eating less rice these days? For generations, rice has been the heart of Chinese meals, a symbol of comfort and tradition. But now, things are changing. The answer lies in a mix of changing tastes, evolving lifestyles, and new health trends that are sweeping across China, especially among younger generations in big cities. Supermarkets and restaurants now offer food from all over the world, like pizza, sushi, burgers, and pasta, making it easier than ever to try something new and exciting. Salads, sushi, and Western-style dishes are becoming more popular, often pushing traditional rice dishes aside in favor of more varied flavors and textures. Fast-paced city life means people want quick, convenient meals. Noodles, instant foods, and ready-to-eat snacks fit busy schedules better than cooking rice from scratch. Sandwiches, wraps, and fast food are now common lunch choices, especially for young professionals who are always on the go and looking for something easy to eat. At the same time, more people are paying attention to their health. They're cutting back on refined carbs like white rice, and instead, they're choosing whole grains, brown rice, and foods with more fiber. Low-carb diets and vegetable-based meals are gaining popularity, with some people even swapping rice for cauliflower or skipping it altogether. Snacking and coffee shop culture are also booming, especially in cities. Young people are spending more time in cafes, choosing pastries, drinks, and snacks instead of traditional rice-based meals. As a result, rice is often left untouched at mealtimes, replaced by lighter bites, or skipped entirely in favor of more modern options. Even the idea of what makes a meal is changing. Meals are now bigger, with more variety and more dishes to choose from, so rice is no longer the main focus. In many restaurants, rice is just one of many options, and young adults are often choosing other dishes that better fit their tastes and lifestyles. All these changes, new foods, busy lives, health awareness, and shifting habits, are slowly making rice less important on the Chinese plate, where it once had an unquestioned spot at every meal. Now it's just one choice among many in a rapidly changing food culture. Even with these changes, rice's place in China is safe. It's changing, not going away. It's still the base for traditional meals, especially in the countryside and for older generations. Rice is still the canvas for China's most loved dishes, soaking up flavors and bringing balance. Its cultural meaning, of life, good fortune, and family, lives on at every festival and family get-together. Even as young people try foods from around the world, rice is what they come back to at home. The Chinese dinner table has more variety than ever, but rice remains its anchor, and what brings everyone together. In a world that's changing fast, the simple bowl of rice continues to connect generations and define what it means to share a meal in China.